5 thin layers about the size of a tennis court that separate the hot side from the cold side. 5 little layers that keep this thing in the shadows. And this umbrella, as I might call it, is no ordinary umbrella. On the hot side, 200,000 watts of solar radiation strikes it, and it can only allow 0.02 watts to get through. This umbrella is setting up an almost 600-degree Fahrenheit difference. And if it were suntan lotion, it would have an SPF of 10 million.
And it's going to have to fold up, and we started talking about how to fold it up. And it's got to be bigger than the Hubble telescope, and it's got to get way out there, and we can't get it there without a pretty big rocket. So what's the biggest one you can get? Well, it's not all that big. We're going to have to make a telescope that's much bigger than the Hubble and simultaneously much lighter. We ended up at half the mass and 7 times the collecting area.
All 13,670 pounds, all 6 metric tons of this has to be launched 1 million miles out in outer space. And it has to fit into a fairing that's only about 5 meters in diameter, when the size of this sunshield is 21 meters in diameter. So to do that, we have to fold it up like origami so that it fits into here.
Pretty soon we know our job is pretty hard. Okay, gonna have lots of inventions along the way. So we made up a list of 10 inventions that we had to have pretty quickly. And we said, okay, world, tell us how you can make these inventions.
You have to keep in mind a lot of the technologies for Webb were new technologies, right? So you have a plan on how you're going to do it. And when you are testing it, lots of times something doesn't work. You have a schedule, a certain amount of time and a certain amount of money.